We got the real ones in the building. That's what's going on. We are back again. Much appreciate every single one of you. My baller.
I'll say this now.
We do need a striker now, right? But we are not getting the striker. Big France, we want to win, make it happen. Shot fire. Arsenal had made off a player, made off a player. You want to talk about context?
So the problem I think Arsenal had is also what Man United did.
We'll sit there back in a 4-year process. These man that you're referring to, they're on my level. And I think I'm white for love you now, watching from Poland. I don't give a who the manager is. I just want my club to operate at the standards that I expect.
Maybe he watched that stream where I said there's a championship player. And he was like,
it's like until this ownership and managers go, Arsenal ain't winning anything. Now make sure you are hitting the like button. Shots fired. Oh, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. We are back again. It is Friday Vibe Sessions. Big up the gang. Big up the gang. We much appreciate every single one of you. I hope every single one of you are doing well. Yeah, man. Listen, Hay Fever has been doing me a mad thing today. I can't lie. A mad thing. Big up the Copperberg gang. I don't know why I bust this, but I literally just bust this. I think I just done it for the vibe. Just done it for the vibe. Don't even drink, but we're just vibing this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Big up all the real ones in the building. Make sure we're hitting up that like button. We are here to discuss these fraudulent dons. These fraudulent dons at our football club. Edu Gaspar and Mikel Arteta. Do we trust these frauds to deliver? Because this is the final season. This is the final summer window that Mikel Arteta and Edu are going to have as this partnership. Because I ain't going to stand for it after this. Yeah, I need first-class deliveries, ladies and gentlemen. First-class deliveries. Who we got in the building today? Big up every single one of you. We're doing late night vibes, man. We usually go live early in the morning, 11:30. Big up the coffee gang. Today we're doing Copperberg, strawberry flavor. It's actually quite nice. It's actually quite nice. Big up my guy Abdullah in the building. We've got Jeezy in the building. He says, I don't think our owner Stan Kroenke is interested, really. Winning, just look at the signings we've made every year. It's just to complete and make money for him. Facts. Stan the man. Stan with the plan. Does he have the plan? Does he have the plan, ladies and gentlemen? 170 Guna, see you. He says, if you want everyone sacked, you have elite mentality. We got Mark. He says, the answer is no. It looks like we're going for the youth project again. Everyone is happy in the top half of the table, and that's what the Kroenkes are doing. So I can see a lot of finger pointing at the Kroenkes in there. Is the owners a problem? Are the owners a problem, ladies and gentlemen? Because as you guys know, I believe in these owners. I think these owners are great owners. They're fantastic owners, incredible owners. Now you have to be real, man. Since these guys have taken over at Arsenal Football Club, they've had 100% ownership. They have increased the financial operation by 50, 60%. The amount of money that Arsenal have been spending has been astronomical. The amount of money we've been spending on players is astronomical. And I think they've done, I think what they've done, the actions that they've made over the past couple of years have kind of demonstrated owners that want to compete, that want to win. But then obviously there are still question marks, with the likes of Mikel Arteta, an inexperienced manager. The reason why they've given him so much time, maybe they believe in him, maybe it's his philosophies, his ideas. What is it? Big up Farhad. I mean, there could be so many reasons. But this, being logical and looking at the project from start to finish, or from the start up until where it is now, you can only assume from an owner's perspective, they want to start seeing an ROI. They want to start seeing an ROI. An ROI for Mikel Arteta is trophies. An ROI for Edu is player sales. This has to be the final season, the final straw. It only makes sense. Big up Sticky Drummond, man. Nothing but love and respect to you. Ace 12 says it's all good making improvements, but it's all good making improvements. But if other teams are doing better business, it's progress. That won't put us ahead. So we need to make the right improvements or we'll be left behind. Yes, you're right. We do need to make the right improvements, man. What's with the crap headline? Is it a crap headline? Is it crap? Is it a crap headline? I don't know, man. Big up the hay fever gang. Sorry. Haven't been able to take my hay fever meds today. What's up with the crap headline? Is the headline crap? Do we trust that these frauds are going to deliver? It's not a crap headline. It's an interesting headline, actually. It's a great topic to actually talk about. Really and truly, we should have 4, 5, 6 other content creators talking about this topic because there's a lot to discuss around whether we actually believe these guys can deliver. And we're not talking about just delivering, on the pitch, delivering trophies. We're also talking about delivering in terms of the transfer window. Can these guys get players out the door? Are they competent enough to get players out the door? Edu, what's going on? Is Eddie and Ketty going to find a new club? Are you going to find a club for Reece Nelson? What's going on? Obviously, the transfer window isn't open yet, but you would like to think, knowing that we never signed anyone or done anything in January, knowing that Edu has told us there's been a clear plan and we've had this plan since January, you can only assume and kind of expect that, a player like Reece Nelson or ESR or Eddie Nketiah, any one of those players would be out the door by now. There would be a concrete move for one of those players. We would have a "Here we go" by Fabrizio Romano about one of those players. But the last story we heard was, there's reluctancy about trying to sell these players. So, do we trust that these guys are going to deliver? That is the topic of today's stream. Okay? Crap headline says Arsenal Avenger. Come to the chat. Give me your fucking thoughts and opinions. Yeah, I want to know if you feel that this partnership that you can see on the screen on the thumbnail, Edu and Arteta, can they deliver? But there's question marks. We were talking about it in the chat earlier about players that we could have signed, players that we were going to sign that we're in the race for that we shouldn't have really been in the race for. Like we were talking about Mudryk and we were saying like, look, we were happy that we didn't sign Mudryk. I'm actually over the moon that we never signed Mudryk because one play that was made today is that Mudryk was on the verge of joining Brentford for £15 million, and all of a sudden Arsenal were in the conversation for £100 million. Where the hell did that fee come from? And I said, you know what? I reckon. Well, I don't reckon, but maybe, like being delusional, maybe Mikel Arteta wanted Big Belly Bowley to splash all that money. Maybe there was a mole. They thought that Big Belly Bowley had the shortlist. I don't know. Bullshit, obviously. But no, the point is, it's so weird that he was going to get sold to Brentford for £15 million and then we was going to sign him for £100 million. Lucky we never done that. There's signings that we could have made. Bruno Guimaraes, Lucas Paqueta, Brazilian players. We've got a sporting director at Arsenal called Edu Gaspar, and his job is meant to bring us in the best players available. You would expect him to, at least have one over any other owner or any other agent or any other sporting director when it comes to these Brazilian players. He let Bruno Guimaraes walk into Newcastle. You're telling me these guys are going to deliver? You even look at the last season, the last transfer window last summer. Other than Declan Rice, are you telling me you was happy with that summer window? Because I definitely wasn't. History tells us that they can't deliver. I don't trust Edu at all. Big up my guy John. Big up James Bond. He says, bro, look at the Kroenke spending the money. Arteta have elevated the squad on the pitch and Edu can't deliver the players we all need. Okay, so look at Kroenke spending the money. Yeah, I agree. This is what I'm saying. This is why I back the owners, because I know the owners mean business. The owners mean business, in my opinion. It's about the people that are driving the bus. Edu, Richard Garlick, Mikel Arteta. These are the people that we need to look at. If Mikel Arteta can't get Arsenal over the line next season, then he's not the manager, is he? It's good that he's put us in the conversation again, but yeah, mate. We can't be doing up top 4 anymore, mate. We can't be doing up top 4. We need to be getting over the line. And then you're looking at Edu. Edu is questionable at this moment in time. Very, very questionable. Very, very questionable. I question whether he even has a plan. I swear down, I feel like he's just riding it. He's just winging it. He wings it day by day. 365 days in a year, Edu as a sporting director, what does he do? What does he give you? I don't know. I really don't know. This is the summer where I expect him to deliver. I expect him to deliver. This summer, man. This is it. Edu this summer. Mikel Arteta this season, boy. Big up Alex in the building. Big up Isaac as well. Big up Uzo in the building. Arsenal Avenger Arteta sexual in the house. Exactly. Uzo says we always leave ourselves short, so I'm not too confident. Troy says, did Edu make him play Havertz in midfield against Villa? This is what I'm saying. All these experiments cost us, I don't know, man. When Mikel Arteta and Edu identified Havertz, what did they identify him as? Did they look at him and say he's a number 8? I mean, I did kind of entertain the idea of him potentially being a number 8, looking at the qualities that he had. But after 1 or 2 games there, seeing what he was producing, seeing what he was offering the team, I mean, as a manager, I would have literally chucked him in a bin. He made him a number 9, and he became a better player as a number 9. I don't want to see Kai Havertz in the 8 again. But ultimately, Mikel Arteta not being able to identify that Kai Havertz can't play in the number 8 and therefore continue to play him in the number 8 cost us. It actually cost us because it was those Aston Villa games. Unai Emery coming back to haunt us again. How many times has Unai Emery wanted Arsenal Football Club since he's left? It's crazy, isn't it? Big up Nam. He says Arsenal Avenger must be an Arteta burner account, 110%. Big up Sticky Drummonds. Nothing but love and respect to you. We've got Uptown Nay in the building. 2 shows in 1 day. Grind don't stop. Make sure you subscribe, people. It's free. Big up Uptown Nay, man. Good to see you in the building. Big up my guy Just Ads. Big up Vegas Gunner for the donation. He says those 2 have made so many little mistakes over the 4 years with transfers and contracts that we don't have good depth and couldn't buy a player in January. And like I was telling you in January, let's take ourselves back to January. Because what was I telling man them in January? I was saying, listen, it's all about ROI. ROI. We wasn't going to spend in January because Stan Kroenke and them man are real ruthless businessmen. These man ain't about putting checkbooks on the table and you man can't deliver me an ROI. Yeah? If you were actually competent enough to sell a couple players, then maybe Stan will be like, okay, I'll open up the checkbook. I'll open up the checkbook. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're struggling to sell players. We're struggling to win trophies. And therefore, there's only a certain amount of money that we can actually allocate. That's what it's going to get like. And now these guys are going to have to put a plan together whereby it continues to progress the football club. But the decisions that you have made over the 4 years have been detrimental. They have been detrimental to the finances. And this is the reason why we can't confidently stay in this summer window after finishing second and get into a quarterfinal of a Champions League, that we can splash £100 million on a player. I told you guys earlier in the stream that we've done this morning that I was looking at the PSR list, the clubs that are on that list. Arsenal's not on that list. So Arsenal are free to splash cash. Arsenal have the flexibility and the availability to splash cash. But the reason why they're probably not going to splash the cash is because of what I've just said. ROI. That's what it's all about now, man. That's what it's all about. So let's see what Edu can do, man. We can't expect an ROI for Mikel Arteta right now. He's got 1 more season to prove that. He needs to deliver a trophy. But this is the summer where we expect Edu to cough up some dollars. You got to cough up some pounds, cough up some euros, cough up some fucking sterling, cough up something. You understand? They're doing brand envelopes with Sao Paulo for Marquinhos so you can redevelop the Sao Paulo village. Taking a piss, blood. Taking a piss. The guy should get sacked just for that. Just for that. Big you up, Vegas Gunner, mate. Thank you so much for the donation, my guy. Zeke says, big up Wax and Co. I just feel Edu is incapable of selling and closing big deals. Is hindering us as a club. Real talk, blood. Yeah, facts. You know, if you look at the deals that Edu has been doing, Edu and Richard Garlick over the past couple of years, a lot of the successful deals have been Premier League players. Premier League players. It's been fucking easy to go to Brighton and say to Brighton, oh, give me Ben White. You know, it's been easy to go to fucking Bournemouth and say, give me Aaron Ramsdale. It's easy to go to Chelsea and say, give me Kyle Havertz and give me Jorginho. It's easy. That's fucking easy. You're telling me 365 days a year and you're just going to go to Chelsea and bring me fucking Jorginho and Kyle Havertz? You're going to bring me Trossard from Brighton? Is that what you're going to do? All right. Fucking hell, man. How local can you be? How local can you be? Now, I understand we want some Premier League proven players, and we have done that. We've put some Premier League proven players in this team. But literally, the whole CV of Edu at Arsenal Football Club is Premier League proven players, or just Premier League players. Zinchenko, fucking Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, we've made a few foreign signings. You know, Nuno Tavares hasn't worked out. Clearly, guys ain't took the time to identify real quality of abroad. You know, these guys don't know what they're doing outside of the Premier League. Clearly, you know, Fabio Vieira, another one that I have, you know, a lot of faith in. You know, I have a lot of faith in. I see people online trying to get at me for the takes on Fabio Vieira. I'm not even going to try and respond. But, you know, I have faith. I have faith in Fabio Vieira with the right confidence, with a boost of confidence, with the right coaching, with the right mentoring. You know, Fabio Vieira will cook. He will cook. But then there's other players. Lokonga. You know, Wagwan for Lokonga. Dead. Been told he can leave Arsenal. You know, no ROI from Lokonga. Like, come on, man. The players that we've been signing are absolutely terrible, man. You just look at who can you say? All you can really say is Odegaard, bro. Odegaard, Trossard, and you know, Gabriel Magalhaes. I'll probably put in there. And then you might just put Ben White in there based on the season that he's kind of had. But then really and truly, you think about it, who else has been successful, man? I mean, at this point, you have to say none of the players have been successful because you measure success based on the trophies that you've won, and none of these players have won trophies. The only successful players at Arsenal right now is Saka because him and Martinelli have won a trophy. They won the FA Cup, even though he wasn't even integral or influential in that competition that year. You know, no one here has won shit. So on that basis, every single one of these players are a flop. Until they win something, they're all a flop. But then if we are to be fair and look at the progress of players and the players that have been good out of the signings that Mikel Arteta has actually made, then you're looking at less than a handful, bro. Less than a handful. Tell me more than a handful. Can anyone tell me more than a handful if anyone's going to disagree with that? So again, it brings me back to the fucking main topic of discussion. Do you trust these frauds to deliver? Cheers. Cheers. Bro, it's a joke. Zinchenko cost us more than Kaya in midfield, guys. Can't defend. Exactly. Us fans all said don't play Havertz in midfield, but Arteta likes make things harder. Handing City the league, even City fans knows Arteta handed them the league in 2 seasons in a row. I mean, the first last season was really embarrassing in comparison to the season that we just had, but I hear you. I hear you. Big up Ghost. He says, sell that who? Zinchenko. He cost us the league against Villa. Big up the legends of Renegade, Cedric and El Neni, the only 2 players that have left Arsenal Football Club. And they're still here. Like they're still chilling and vibing with the team. You know what I mean? That Marquinhos deal is so funny when you actually break it down. It's big up my guy Ro. I'm telling you, man, proper scandal. I need to blow my nose, but I'm gonna sneeze all over the place. Hay fever has been doing me dirt, bro. Hay fever has been doing me dirt all day today. I don't know why I haven't even bought myself some tablets or some nasal spray or something. Sorry, guys. I should have just muted my mic for that, bro. Let me just do that. Bro, yeah, no, hay fever. Big up the hay fever gang. It's not nice, man. It's not nice. Wax, don't trust them to get the signings we need. I agree, bro. At this point, I'm kind of concerned, man. Big up Rohan. He says, big up watching from Canada. Big up all the guys in Canada. Much appreciate you guys. Make sure we are hitting the like button on our way in, guys. I know not everyone's sticking around. It's late night. People probably getting in bed, probably watching other content creators, maybe. I don't know. But I appreciate the ones that are sticking around. For Arteta and Edu have wasted hundreds of millions. Remember, he didn't even Trossard. He wanted Mudryk, so he would have spent 170 million on Mudryk and Havertz. I mean, he spent 140 million on Havertz alone. If you include the amount of money we've paid him over his contract, we're giving Havertz 70 million pounds over the 5 years. It's crazy, man. Vegas Scanner again with another donation. Much appreciate you, bro. He says, wasted money on 2 goalies who aren't better than Martinez. And Arteta don't rate French players. Look how it took for him to trust Saliba. Look how long it took for him to trust Saliba. Yeah, you're right, man. Everyone kind of found excuses for that Saliba treatment, man. I didn't really appreciate the excuses because at the time, yeah, all I remember is I was just vouching for Saliba. I wanted Saliba involved in this team. You know, you're looking at Mustafi, you're looking at Rob Holding, all these dead players, and you loaned Saliba out. What really pissed me off, you know, the decision that really pissed me off with William Saliba, is when you decided to not register William Saliba. So you kept him at the football club, but you didn't register him. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. You didn't register him. You then decided to loan him out. And then you kept Mustafi, Kolasinac, and Socrates. That's 3 positions you kept. Within a space of 2.5, 3 months after that, you terminated all of their contracts. And I was saying there, Saliba is better than all 3 of those players. Why the hell have you not registered this guy? Oh, Wax, but he needs to go back on loan. He's too raw. He isn't experienced enough, Wax. Come on, Wax. Mikel Arteta knows best. He's the manager. You don't know nothing about football, Wax. You're not in the industry. You're not a coach. You've never been a coach. You're not a manager. You know, like you know, the waffle that people give you. Saliba always been that guy, but Arteta likes yes men. Exactly. Big up my guy Farhad. Saliba's always been that guy. We kind of proved it the other day when we was looking at Marseille's downfall. You know, Marseille fell off the moment William Saliba stopped playing for them. When William Saliba before William Saliba went to Marseille, Marseille finished, I think, 5th in the league. They finished 5th in the league. Similar to Arsenal. This is an Arsenal story. So Marseille finished 5th or 6th in the league before William Saliba went there. Saliba went there. They finished 2nd in the league, gave PSG a run for their money, yeah? If PSG a run for their money in that season, Saliba comes back to Arsenal. Guess what happened to Marseille? Marseille fall off. Marseille fall off and finish about out of Europe or out of the Champions League positions. They finished in the Europa League positions. So it just goes to show you how vital Saliba was to Marseille's defense. But what also backs that up is that he went to Arsenal, and guess what? Arsenal went from 5th to 2nd, bang, in William Saliba's first season. Then in another season with William Saliba, we're finishing 2nd again. But William Saliba single-handedly come in here and made Arsenal a 2nd team, blood. William Saliba single-handedly come in here and turn Arsenal into the competitive team that it is right now, blood. Big up every single other player that's made a difference as well, but Saliba has single-handedly made the difference. You know why we can say that? Because who else in this team that's playing right now was playing before William Saliba was here? Nearly everyone. Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko don't even fucking count. They can't even get into this team right now. Everybody in this team that are playing week in, week out for Arsenal was playing for Arsenal in the season before Saliba was here. The only one you could probably say is David Raya. Yeah, everyone else in this team was playing. Saka was there, Martinelli was there, Odegaard was there, Gabriel was there. The only person who wasn't there was Saliba. Now Saliba's coming. What? All of a sudden, we're swinging second. We're swinging second. We've got all this stability at the back. Oh, yes, of course we have. My baller. Don't even come and try and act like you are Saliba fan. Like the ones that were really out here ranting, trying to say William Saliba wasn't good enough. Don't even try and suck up to William Saliba now. Go and suck up to Mustafi. Go and suck up to Holding, blood, because you was happy for them to take positions in this Arsenal team over Saliba while he went out on loan. And this guy has proven data-wise that he has come in and single-handedly turned us into title contenders. Can't even get my words out. I'm fucking trying to think and speak too fast. But you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. It's straight up facts. William Saliba, my baller. But big up all the other players that have improved as well. You know, there's only a few. You know, Ben White's improved. But Ben White, you know what? Ben White and Gabriel have improved. You know why they've improved? I'll tell you why. Saliba's the reason why they've improved. Bozo Gabriel was a bozo before Saliba come. Why is he not a bozo anymore? Oh, right, because Saliba gave him some fucking composure. Saliba told him how to take his time. Yeah, of course he did. Why is Ben White a better defender now? Why does he look like a better defender? Because of my boy William Saliba. Okay. It's clear as day, man. William Saliba come in there, gave him confidence, gave him composure, you know, gave him time. You know what I mean? Now we've got a better defense. Big up Odegaard, another improved player as well. He's been phenomenal over the past 24 months, in my opinion. Blame Edu Wax. I'm blaming them all. Edu and Arteta and Richard Garlick. They're all to blame. Big up the fresh gamer of Belay. Says needs squad depth. We can't be one or two players from everything falling apart. Exactly. Big up Just Ads. He says facts wax. Big up Martel. He says Eze and Olise just makes sense. Yeah, 110%, bro. There could be a chance that Eze joins Arsenal. Eze come out recently actually crying. He said that he was really upset when Arsenal released him. He was released when he was 13 years old. He was upset. He couldn't believe it. He was crying. He couldn't focus after that. His dreams were just broken. Maybe those dreams can be rekindled. Maybe Mikel Arteta might put a bid in for him. Because Crystal Palace, FFP, they want to obviously strengthen their squad as well. They might have no choice but to sell Michael Olise and Eze. Playing Mustafi and Socrates over Saliba was a madness. This is what I'm saying to man. And then to terminate their contract 3 months later just shows you that you never believed in them dons. So why did you not? Oh, bro. Killed me. How did Richard Garlick become our CEO? Look, Richard Garlick, the reason why Richard Garlick become our CEO is because Richard Garlick has done well in the business sector. Richard Garlick was doing business deals with the Premier League for 8 years, bro. So when it comes to commercial revenue, he knows how to generate. He knows how to generate money, and he's got a good contacts in the commercial world. So, look, Arsenal have signed over in the past. I think it's like the last 12 months. Arsenal have signed about 12 or even between 12 to 15 commercial deals. I think this season. We've made the most commercial deals in one season. Now they're trying to kind of shine some light on Vinay. And I'm telling you now, I do not believe that one bit. Vinay had no role in any of the commercial deals that were signed off by Arsenal this season. It was all Richard Garlick, and that's the reason why he was promoted to the CEO. Facts. Yeah, Richard Garlick's the guy for the commercial side of it, but questionable when it comes to, you know, identifying players. I mean, he doesn't really identify players anyway. You know, when you're talking about Richard Garlick, the role that Richard Garlick really has with Edu is obviously because he works with the CFO, the chief financial officer. They have to obviously make sure that the numbers are okay and all the numbers are correct. So when Edu is looking at a player, he has to sit with Richard when it comes to ironing out the financial details. Because Edu doesn't have a fucking clue. You can tell Edu the budget's 50 million. The guy will still try and negotiate 55 million. So you need Richard there. You need him there. And that's what Richard's there for. He's there to look at the numbers, to make sure it works for Arsenal. And of course, he would do all the legalities because I think he's a qualified lawyer in real life. So he does all the legalities behind the contracts and he gets all that signed off. And that's what Richard does. But when it comes to identifying the players, that's more or less Mikel Arteta and Arteta. If we're talking about Arsenal pulling out of a deal, Arsenal could pull out of a deal because of Richard Garlick. And the reason for that is because we've identified a player and Richard Garlick's basically told us we don't have the money to get the deal done. Okay? So that's the reason why we might pull out. And then therefore it's because of Richard Garlick. He's the one that said we can't get it done. Do you know what I mean? This is kind of just give you some insight into these dons and in the roles that these guys have at Arsenal Football Club, man. And this is the reason why I say Edu, Arteta, and Richard Garlick, they're a three-man team. They all come together. And I even say it as well, man. You know, when Edu's talking and Edu's saying, oh, like, these are not my signings, these are Arsenal signings. Like, what do you think he means by that? What do you think he means by that? We got Marquinhos when Real Madrid got Endrick. That's what I'm saying. You see how big the difference is? But that was because we got brown enveloped. It was a straight brown envelope deal, man. That's all that was. We've done the investigations. Guys, remember, we've done those investigations a year ago. We've done our due diligence. We looked at everything, bro. We come to the conclusion that shit was brown envelope business. Yo, Wax, you waffling, fam. The other day, you were like, trust the process. What is this now, fam? Troy, you're not getting the sarcasm, though, are you? When I said trust the fucking process, I was being sarcastic, bro. Come on, man. You nutter. Troy, man. Come on, Troy. Come on, Troy. You know me. I'm a real one, bro. I tell you as it is. The other day when I was telling you trust the process, I was laughing, vibing. You know, that was waffle. You know, it was just a bit of vibes, man. Bit of banter. We were laughing with the gang. Wax, bro, do you really believe we will win a trophy next season? No sitting on the fence or no if buts or maybes. Do I believe that we're going to win a trophy next season? If I look at the team, if I actually look at this team, yeah, and you look at the quality of the players, you have to be real. These players are qualified enough to win a trophy every single season. So if you ask me on the basis of the players, I'm going to say, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah. But come on, man. Do I believe this manager has got it in his locker to get us over the line in one of these competitions? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. And I've been adamant on that for ages. No, Troy, literally, I was being sarked. I was being sarked the other day, bro. You really think I was sitting there telling man to trust the process and I was being genuine about it? Please, man. Please, bro. Come on. Bro, I told you guys, I'm going to have vibes and fun and just literally, man. There's no point being serious with your opinions and everything. Like, there's no point. There's no point because no one takes it serious any 1 minute. You know, people will say you say this or people will say you say that. You might as well just have vibes, bro. Might as well just have vibes. Marquinhos is not near Endrick. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Big up my guy Darth Vader in the building. Nothing but love and respect to you, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. We will be back in the morning, guys. Another live stream in the morning. Hopefully, we've got some good news, man. I haven't even been looking at the news this evening. I don't know what's been going on with Arsenal. But, you know, the weekend's always slow news anyway. We have to kind of wait till that Monday morning before the real breaking news comes out or any kind of interesting news comes out anyway. We got my guy Alex. He says, Wax, I'm livid that we are not getting Victor Gyökeres. I mean, never say never because it still could happen. But yeah, it's not looking likely at this moment in time, Alex, man. I'm sorry, bro. Big up D Brown. He says, I don't trust them at all. This is the season anyway. This is the season where they need to let us know how serious they are, man. Edu, this is your last summer. Mikel Arteta, this is your last summer. You know? There's no more. There's no more excuses. No more. I can't hear it. There can't be no more process. There can't be no more justifications. No more context. You know, so if you can't deliver this season, you have to go, Mikel Arteta. And Edu has to follow with him. You come as a team. Them lot come as a team, man. They come as a team. They leave as a team. That's how I see it, bro. Arsenal are linked with bare guys. I don't know. Wagwan. Big up my guy Jigger. My broski. Big up M. He says, Wax, would you agree Arsenal desperately need a right winger? I would agree. But with the way we treat Saka, Arsenal are not signing the right winger. Saka's golden boy. We're never going to replace him. We're never going to bring anyone in to make Saka feel uncomfortable. We're never going to bring anyone in to make it awkward for Saka. Never, never, never. He's the face of Arsenal Football Club, and he'll always be the face. Like I said to you guys before, like Barcelona was never going to bring competition in for Messi. There was like never competition for Messi. Can you imagine Barcelona saying, like Barcelona fans telling their own fans online that no, we need to bring in, backup for Messi, or like, bruv, I swear to you, I don't think they actually care. They wanted Messi to play every single game. They didn't care. Barcelona, they wanted Messi to play every single game. They was never ever going to bring in a backup for Messi or anyone that was going to make Messi feel uncomfortable or awkward. Messi was the star man, and that's exactly what they're going to do with Saka, or what they've been doing with Saka. I think even Martinelli, to a degree, feels some type of way. I think he feels some type of way. This is another reason why Martinelli probably ain't performed this season. He hasn't mentally been with it. Even when he gets into the final third, he's been a bit shaky. Looks a bit frustrated. Do you know what I mean? Big up the Hypebeast local badge. I haven't seen you in the chat for a while, man. Good to see you back, my guy. Cheers. Cheers. We're just sipping on some Copperberg, man. I don't even know why I'm sipping on this, bro. But it's Friday night vibes. So I done it for the stream. I literally just done it for the stream. So when this is all gone, then the stream's done. That's how it works. Let's pick up my guy. I see him. Where's he gone? The Southern Gooner, my brother. Now, but love and respect, broski. Come on, man. All you got to do is sit back and watch this window unfold. This is what I'm saying, man. We know exactly the ambitions of this club. People are going to finally see this is for what it is. And this is exactly it, bro. This is the summer. This is the summer, man. No more if, buts, no more maybes, no more excuses, no more justifications. Wax is the only one that calls out the facts. The other YouTubers are waffling. Big up my guy Ace12, man. Much appreciate you. Arteta has had two of the best opportunities to win the league, and he's bottled both. He bottled the run in 2 years ago and got embarrassed by Emery again. And that's what makes this season really embarrassing as well, man. The fact that Emery beat you twice. The fact that in two games, you couldn't beat not only your manager or your ex-manager, but you couldn't actually beat the goalkeeper that you deemed not good enough. You couldn't actually score goals past Emi Martinez. Imagine that, bro. You brought in David Raya, Ramsdale, Randerson. You brought us bare goalkeeper, and the one that you inherited, the one that you deemed not good enough, you couldn't actually score past him in 2 games. Yeah, that's mad. Mad. There was nobody better than Messi. There are plenty better than Saka. I fully agree. But you know what? The point I was making is the perception, the way they feel about their player and what they are, how they're making everyone else feel about their player. We know Messi was just top-notch quality, out of this world. There was no reason to bring in anyone to try and make him feel any, any type of way. You're playing him. He's a star man, playing week in, week out. But Arsenal were doing exactly the same thing with Saka. We had Tony Adams the other day saying, well, why are they doing that? You're playing 90 minutes. You're winning the game 2-0 at 70 minutes. Take the Don off, man. Bring on Reece Nelson. Bring on ESR. You keep playing Saka. Why? I don't know. I don't understand. Arsenal will burn Saka out like they did with Wilshere. 110%. Saka already looks burnt out. He looked burnt out this season. I mean, I think his GA increased. His GA improved from the last season. But he looked burnt out. Like, if you look at Saka's overall performances this season, I don't know, man. He just didn't really look... he didn't really look at the Saka that I've seen before, basically. And I was saying this to you guys earlier. I think it was earlier stream or yesterday's stream, where I was saying, listen, go and look at Saka 2 years ago. Go and look at Saka when he was playing with Aubameyang and Lacazette. Yeah, Saka looked so much more on it. He looked like he would twist a man inside out, bro. Leave a man for dust. Now Saka's becoming a lot very, very predictable, one-dimensional. But it could be a thing where, to be fair on Saka, it could be a thing where the manager or the coaches have kind of told Saka, look, let's not overcomplicate things. Let's not overcomplicate things. Just do the easy things. And Saka is now starting to do more of the easier things, which is more turning him into a one-dimensional type player. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wax M is back. Big you up there, man. Good to see you back, my broski, man. Sambi Lokonga could be going to Bayern Munich because company was the one that recommended him to us, as Lawrence. I don't think that's happening. They're not going to be signing Lokonga. Lokonga ain't good enough for flipping Bayern Munich. No bloody way. I mean, that signing alone is a sackable offense. Bayern Munich would definitely sack him. We see them owners at Bayern Munich, the directors and that. They're ruthless, Germans are ruthless in general. Have you got any Germans in the building? Do comment down below. Let me know if you're watching from Germany. Germans are ruthless. And those owners at Bayern Munich, those directors or whoever they are ruthless, bro. If man try and ask them to bring out the checkbook for Sambi Lokonga, I'm pretty sure they'll be handing him the P45 instantly. Even Liverpool had their chance this season when everyone said they wouldn't. It's true. It's true. Ezzy would be sick to have, says Vercu. He's always looking to drive forward. I love that in a player. Yeah, Ezzy's always getting on the ball. I like a person that wants to get on the ball and make it happen. Big up Stacey. Good to see you in the building, Stacey. She says, do you think Martinelli suffers from not having support on the left? Yep, 110%. The left back inverts, and without Saka, he seems to be very isolated out there. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. I think, he does need more support, but then to a degree, you can say, look, you've got Trossard. That's more or less in the same working under the same circumstances. He's not getting that support on the left hand side. But what Trossard does is Trossard fashions out moves for himself. Trossard is able to create things for himself, and sometimes see the problem with Martinelli, right, is that he's not an intelligent player. And when you're not intelligent, bro, you I don't know, man. You struggle to overcome these obstacles. And then you don't use your initiative as much, and it leads to you having these patches that Martinelli's had, poor performances, underwhelming performances, whereby you question whether the player is actually good enough. The player's good enough. Martinelli's got it in his locker, but maybe Mikel Arteta just needs to tweak the system. He needs to tweak the style of play, and something needs to just tweak in that central area. Maybe the number 8 just needs to move over to, the left-hand side, provide Martinelli a bit more support where Martinelli can drift in and he can provide an overlap for Martinelli even. And then he still has the support from the left back. But then, I don't know, man. Mikel Arteta's system is quite complicated, to be quite fair. I think he should just stick to the basics. Big up my guy Ravi in the building. Nothing but love and respect to you. Arteta or Arsenal buying lots of goalkeepers for no reason. Leno and Martinez was perfect. Yeah, I mean, Leno and Martinez, let's be honest, they're both better than all the goalkeepers that Mikel Arteta signed. Both of them. Facts. It's a fact. Like, Leno and Martinez are better than all of the goalkeepers that Arteta has signed. Can't even forget Matt Turner. That's what I'm saying. Matt Turner. Nottingham Forest are done with him. Matt Turner, I can't believe they tried to finesse us with Matt Turner, He only played 17 games for Nottingham Forest. The man didn't even believe in him. The man signed him and said, what the fuck did we sign here? What did we sign? Yeah, finessed, man. Finessed. Even Jesus used to flow over there when he was on the pitch to help Martinelli. Yeah, you're right. And I don't even know what Jesus is on right now. I don't even know what Jesus is on. I can't even remember seeing Jesus play. I don't even know what Jesus does anymore. You know, like literally just, bro, just vanished. It's time to get rid of these guys, man. Already. I'm already telling, man, let's get rid of Jesus. Wax, do you get sick and tired of Chelsea trying to poach our potential transfer targets? 110%. That's one of the concerns for me right now with Benjamin Sesko. I've been saying this all week. Like I said, look, I have no real concerns about this move, other than Chelsea. I feel like this is a deal that Arsenal should be able to get over the line easy peasy lemon squeezy. But the only stumbling block is Chelsea. Big Betty Bowley waiting on the finish line to just hijack the move. Like, Trossard is clear of Martinelli. It's not close. Martinelli is just a pace merchant. Yeah, after this season, you kind of struggle to understand Martinelli's best qualities, isn't it? And that's what happens when a player goes missing. You know, when a player goes missing for so long, they're not scoring, they're not really putting in performances, providing no end product, not really doing much. You start struggling to identify what qualities are. It's like, what are you actually good at? What are you good at? What do you do? What do you actually do other than just run with the ball? And this is why I say Martinelli's not really that intelligent, because you know he would use his initiative more. Trossard's an intelligent player. You can tell Trossard's very, very intelligent. He's intelligent at picking up space. He knows when to run. He knows what positions to take up. He knows when to take a man on. He's got great ball control. You know, he can keep the ball, tight to his feet. So, you know what I mean? When Martinelli ain't really got all of that, has he? He hasn't got it. So what else can he do to kind of fashion out attacking moves other than just run at a defender and hope to get past him and cross the ball into the box? Even his end product's been questionable. Like, just putting the balls on plates for Dons just hasn't been at it, has he? Champions League, Jesus definitely was a different animal. I have to give him that. Big up, Alex. Yeah, you're right there. You're right. And I'm not saying I probably did say just a minute ago, let's get rid of these Dons. Yeah. If I am to be totally realistic, if you ask me, would I get rid of Jesus? I'll probably say no. Next season, end of next season, yeah. But I think right now Jesus can be utilized as like a utility player. Can play him in various different positions. Marcelli has no footy IQ. There we go. The guy is second behind Vinny for Brazil if he gets his form back. Yep. I believe he started for Brazil, or he's going to start for Brazil in the next friendly, or he started for Brazil in the last friendly, whatever it was. Again, I don't really care about international games, man. I had England on in the background for the atmosphere, and the atmosphere was dead. I see 1-0 to Iceland. I was like, yeah, Gareth Southgate out. Gareth Southgate out, guys. Man, I don't know how he's going to manage in the Euros if he can't get past Iceland in a fucking friendly. It's questionable. What was the final score, by the way? What was the final score between England and Iceland? England was the final score. Oh, they lost full time. They couldn't even turn it around in the second. Oh, fuck off, Southgate, mate. Get him out of the club. Sack him. How can you have Champions League winning players in your team and you can't even get past fucking Iceland? You can't even get past a supermarket, cuz. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. And this is the reason why I can't invest into international teams or into England. You know, Malta, my only other team, really. Sierra Leone have got a team, but, not going to be that great in these competitions, are they? Malta definitely nowhere near going to be great. So I've got no choice but to support England. But when you've got Gareth Southgate, bro, what the hell can you do with that? What can you do with a fucking penguin like Southgate, blood? Marcelli has injuries, messed up his wrist when he fell on it, and his ankle. Yeah, he's had a few injuries. I would sack Southgate now and give Jose Mourinho $2 million to manage the tournament. He's the international version of Arteta. Yeah, Jose Mourinho is at Turkey right now, but he could take $2 million to just manage the competition. But in saying that, he's probably going to want to do pre-season, get everyone ready for their league campaign. Arteta will not buy any world-class players, Wax. I feel certain. Big up Ajax. Big up Isaac. Ajax, you know, wow. I like Isaac. We've got Victor Eucharist in the building. I didn't even realize Victor Eucharist is locked in. We've got Victor Eucharist locked in. Odegaard, best player. Come on, guys. Hey, Paul, are you saying that as if Odegaard's not the best player? Odegaard is crap. How can Arteta not see this? What? 1-7 Gunner, I'm going to put you on timeout for those takes, bro. What do you mean Odegaard's crap? What are you telling me? Odegaard's crap. Are you mad? Come on, man. You've been watching too many dons that know nothing about technical gifted players, bro. You've been watching too many dons that can't even fucking kick a ball for themselves, blood. This is what I'm saying. You can't listen to these content creators that can't kick a fucking football for themselves. They can't even save a football. You put goalkeeper gloves on these dons. They can't even save a football. How can you take their opinions seriously? Especially when it comes to identifying players. You know, if you can't kick a ball, bro, I swear to you, when it comes to identifying players or talking about how qualified a player is, your opinion means nothing. And I'm not even the best of players. I'll be honest with you, bruv. But I'm telling you now, these dons online talking shit, bruv. They can't even kick a fucking football, bruv. Yeah? Ask them to give you 2, 3, 4 kick-ups. They can't even deliver that. Man are doing kick-ups and it's bouncing off their shins and shit. Come on. And man's taking their opinions as gospel. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. These guys are crazy. It's not even Victor, though. It's fucking 170 Gunner. Coming in here with some crazy comments. Talking about dons that can't even kick a football, blood. Let's be honest, man. This man can't kick ball. You put this man in a cage, you think they can kick ball? Cheers. Cheers, blood. Them man are just fucking entertainers, bro. Just entertainers. That's all they are. You know what I need to go and do right now, though? I need to go and build a Cali pack. Oh, we should, you know what we need to do, guys? You know what I think I'm going to do? You know what I think I'm going to do? More footwork, more energy, more footwork, more energy. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do more footwork, more energy. Hey, listen, you know what we're gonna do though? We're gonna create an account on Rumble. Yeah, we're gonna create an account on Rumble because we want to get explicit and YouTube are too soft, you know. These are the dons that do kick-ups using their thighs. Oh yeah, man. These like, trust me, these dons out here, they waffle. Man, I know there's a few guys out here that can kick ball, but come on, man. Come on, man. And like I said, I'm not even the best of players. I'm not the best of players. You know, I've lost it. I lost it years ago, blood. I ain't kicked football for time. But still, put me on the pitch and I'll turn up, bro. Put me on the pitch and I'll turn up if I have to. You get me? So, yeah, bro, like a lot of these guys online, they can't kick a ball, but they're sharing opinions about quality of players. It's mad. Anyway. Can't entertain people who dubs Odegaards know nothing. Exactly, man. This is what I'm saying. You can't cuss Odegaard. You know, you could have cussed Odegaard in the first year of him being at Arsenal. All right, he was a softie. He was a child. He looked like a child. He looked like an infant. He looked like he was, you know what I mean. He wasn't mature. He wasn't ready. He was scared. But you cannot disrespect Odegaard today, bro. Odegaard's on smoke right now. What position was you playing, Wax? When I was playing football for a Sunday league and so on and so forth, I used to play right wing. I used to always entertain myself as a striker. I think everyone did, but yeah, I don't think I ever played as a striker back in my day. But I was either on the left wing, right wing. The thing I was good at was playing with both feet, bro. Yeah, so that I used to get put on left wing, right wing. Sometimes I had to drop in as a 10, playing the central midfield area if I was needed there. Do you know what I mean? Adding extra cover. Do you know what I mean? But I was definitely a wingman. Definitely a wingman. I was a blatters as well, blood. You get me? Inside forward settings. That's what I was on. Inside forward. You get me? Ronaldinho, blood. Ronaldinho. Yeah? That's what I was doing. What do you think about Gallagher saying he rejects a move to Villa and Tottenham and he's going to run down his contract? I don't know, man. Conor Gallagher, good luck to him. I wanted Conor Gallagher at Arsenal at one point. I think he would have been good at Arsenal in a number 8 role. But good, all the best of luck to Conor Gallagher. Let's see what he does, man. I think he's a Chelsea boy anyway, so he's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay there. He ain't leaving. He ain't gonna leave Chelsea to go Tottenham. Definitely not. He could go Aston Villa, but I think he's gonna stay put. What you saying, pacey cars, bro? I was a fast on, man. Even though I was a proper smoker, still am. I was a fast on, brother. I was doing I used to do 100 meters. I used to do about 11 seconds in 100 meters. I'm pretty sure I've done 10.9. I've done 10.8 or 10.9 before, probably in 100 meters, 100 meter sprint. And I was hitting 11 seconds. I was hitting 11 seconds though all the time. And then I started slowing down. And I was doing 200 meters in about 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 19 seconds, or some shit like that. I was quite fast back in the day, bro. Wax was blazing on and off the pitch. World record numbers. Yeah, I was doing like 11 seconds, bro. But there was people doing better than me, and that was in school. There was people doing better than me, bro. I remember. "11:07" says Ashley Pope. Yeah, like I was hitting about around them in the 100 meters, about 11:07, 11 something. I mean, that's quite fast. It's not like, if you think about it, like the sprinters are doing like 9s, isn't it? They're doing like 9 seconds, or even less than that, 8 seconds, 8-9 seconds. So it's not like that far behind, really, is it? Women were doing about 10 seconds, 11 seconds. So that's like women numbers. Yeah, it's like women numbers, isn't it? It is like women numbers, though, isn't it? It's like women numbers. But obviously, we were infants, we were children. I was probably I was teenager when I was doing those numbers. Teenager, yeah. 100% teenager, 14, 15, probably younger than that. Definitely younger than that. Yeah, it's about 13, 14. Fed's running after Wax as he's training. Oh, man, imagine. I didn't even have that many Fed chases back in my day, to be quite fair. I didn't have that many Fed chases. Yeah, 800 meters. But I used to try and do those longer runs. Wax, you beat Hussein Bolt record 9 point. No, I didn't do that. I was done 11. I'd done 11 seconds, bro. I'd done 11 seconds. I tried to do 800 meters, man, but I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't do those long distance ones. I was definitely the last guy for the relay. When we was doing the relay, I was the last guy for the relay. That last stretch. I used to love athletics, man. I used to love athletics. I can't lie to you, bro. 100 meters, 200 meters was my main. Long jump, shot put, discus, javelin. What else? I used to do that all. I used to do all of that. But I used to go to a boarding school, innit? So my boarding school, it wasn't a pace where my parents paid for. It was for naughty kids. Someone mentions they went to a similar one before, but we had massive fields and we had, you know, because we were there and they were looking after us and that, they had all of the sports stuff, trampolines, had high jump, long jump. We had the high jump stuff. We had the sand pits for the long jump. We used to do what's the sword thing? Fencing. We used to do fencing, like proper fencing and everything back in my school, man. But I think fencing, we've done fencing once, yeah, because they used to do it, but obviously kids were getting wild with it, so they stopped doing it. But I done it once. Various other sports that man done, bro. Various other sports. Well, we got 50 likes. What? We got 50 likes on this stream, yeah? Come on, gang. Much appreciate that. That was actually the target. That was the target. I only wanted 50 likes on this one. Usually, the morning streams, 100 likes, bare minimum. Come on, but on this one, because we rarely go live at night, 50 likes is appreciated, you know? I always did third or fourth leg in the relay and did high jump for Staffordshire. Oh, sick. Yeah, I still have high jump as well. I can't remember how high I used to jump, but I was extremely good. I had the technique down to a T. Big up my high jump teacher, Mr. Lawrence. Yeah, that was his name, yeah. Mr. Lawrence, blood. He taught me the perfect technique at high jump. I can't do it now, but blood. Man will do them stuff. Man will do them things, you know. Man needs to start doing more sports anyway, bro. I'm not doing as much sports as I need to be doing right now in my life. I need to start swimming. I need to start doing all of that. But I ain't been to the gym in like 2 years, bro. 3 years, 3 years, 3 years, bro. 3 years. It's crazy. Crazy, bro. I don't even know what Bolt's record is, but mine's not 4942, bro. Where's people waffling? Oh man. Wax, did you hear that outside Finsbury Park Station was shut down today for 12 hours because of a stabbing? I didn't even hear about that, you know. I didn't even hear about that. The world's gone crazy though, man. I'm hearing a lot of stuff going around at the moment. You hear a lot of news, you know, kids, and something happened local to me a little while ago, about a week ago, I think it was. A little girl got shot in her head, man. Sad, bro. Turkish beef, you know. Hackney Turks versus North London Turks or something. Tottenham Turks versus Hackney Turks. Someone, little girl, man. I don't know how she's doing at the moment. I hope she's okay, bruv. But she got shot in her head. And 3 other people in the shop got shot as well. It's crazy. So wild city in London, mate. Wild. And I encourage every single one of you to stay at home. I encourage every single one of you to go to school, get your education, focus on something. There's no gang beef, gang-related stuff, all of that stuff. It's long. It's long. Trust me, take it from me. Take it from me. Yeah, I was in the thick of it for years. For years. Some people can't believe how I made it out alive, bro. And that's the truth. That's how deep it was. So everyone, don't go down that route, mate. Don't go down that route. Any children out there, mate, focus on education. Get yourself involved in something. Parents, get your children involved in something. You know, get them so focused on something, and it has to be something. It has to be something that's big. You know, nothing. I was even talking to my boy about this the other day. Like, my boy's got, his daughter. I said about one of his daughters. His daughter is actually on the verge of doing like work experience and things like that. And I was saying to him, like, what's your daughter going to be doing? Like, when she leaves school, have you got her focused on anything? And he's like, oh yeah, like she's probably going to go into retail. I was like, what? What do you mean she's going to go into retail? He's like, yeah, that's what she wants to do. She wants to go into retail. I was like, nah, bro. All that stuff about retail. What do you mean? The girl's 14, 15 years old. Now is the time you actually get her focused on something massive, bro. Retail. So what? She's just hanging about with these little dickhead girls on the street. Oh, I'm going to go. Nah. She's going to get in her books. She needs to be a doctor, lawyer. I said, give her a choice. Get 5 big things that you would like your daughter to do. It could be a lawyer, a doctor, It could be what else could it be? It could be scientists. I don't know. Just 5 important things. This is something that you have to think about and put on the table. And give her the option. Say, look, there's 5 things. These are 5 things that are fantastic things that you can do and benefit from in your life. Have a successful career in. Give her the choice of those 5 things, man. She's bound to pick one of them. She's bound to pick one of them. You know what I mean? But if you just give her the freedom and say, oh, yeah, don't worry, go into retail, go and work in Boots. Yeah, go and work in Marks and Spencer's. No, go and work in Tesco's. Because that's what you're encouraging. Fuck that, blood. Nothing but positivity, bro. Trust me, man. The roads ain't the one. The roads is not the one, man. I'm telling you, bro. Big up Highbury's local badges. Says I was good at defending cricket, rugby, javelin, shot put, hockey. I was great in kendo. I knew some mixed martial arts, bro. Happy days, facts, protection. Oh, kids, bro. Yeah, in terms of like kickboxing, martial arts, karate, all of those things, I was doing that from early. I had a personal trainer from when I was a kid called Sylvester. Sylvester was a black guy with dreadlocks, gold teeth in his mouth. Big up Sylvester, yeah? My guy. Obviously, he's my mum's best friend's partner, and they've been together for like 40 plus years. And in fact, he's one of my good friends, his uncle as well. We only found that out maybe about 15 years ago. But he's been like an uncle to me for like my whole life, more or less. From early, this guy was teaching me how to fight, and then he got me into classes, enrolled me into various different martial art classes and taekwondo and jiu-jitsu. I literally was doing it all. Kickboxing. Yeah, blood, I'll kick your fucking ass. And as I got older, I was continuing to do it, but I haven't done it in years. So mixed martial arts. Yeah. Big up Sylvester, man. What a mentor, what a coach, what a fighter. He will proper break your jaw. Proper break your jaw with just one move. What a G. Big up Static. Now, but love and respect. So I'm going to wrap this up now. I did say after this this last glass, and this is it. The can's done. There's no more left in the can. So there we go. Friday Night Vibes with Wax. 55 likes on this one. We appreciate that, man. Real ones. Yeah, we got no redirects. We've got no content creators that support this channel. It's literally just the YouTube algorithm. No social media presence. Nothing, okay? We don't do none of that. I don't even promote my streams to my boys. My boys don't even know that I go live. I've got one boy or maybe 2 boys that actually come in here and watch my streams that I know of anyway. But I don't even promote it like that. Literally, I just go live for you guys. Big you guys up though, man. Much appreciate every single one of you. Finsbury Park used to be worse back in the day. Listen, there's so many bad areas, man. Everyone to stay safe. That's the most important thing. Don't be encouraged by no one. Do what's right for you and your family, bro. Do what's right for you and your family. That's the most important thing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it. Big up Andrew. Big up Highbury's local badger. Big up John. Big up 170 Gunner. Big up my guy Jigger Van Persie. Big up Alfie. Big up Static. Big up Ace. Big up Diane. Big up Ashley. Big up Troy. Big up Abdullah. Come on. Big up Abdullah. Big up Abdullah. Big up. Bro, we got Bear Abdullahs. Big up Abdullah. Big up my brothers, man. Big up my brothers. Guys, we're going to be back in the morning. Big up Jason. We're going to be back in the morning. 11:30 as usual. You don't want to miss out. Hit up that like button if you haven't already. Big up my guy Naruto as well. I see ya. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the AM. Peace.